What is up, guys? Here back with another video. So I'm talking about some Roblox games that have very rare badges. So these badges, they have like, I don't know, like 100 players. I think it's a little bit more than 100 for some names. Maybe it's a little bit more. I don't know how many there is. But the games actually have millions of players. So we're gonna be going through like 3 games today and show some of the rarest badges. So we're in Super Golf right now, which is it's golf. I played this a couple of times. You might think the badge is like get like 1 billion wins. I mean, you know, that is kind of rare of a badge, but you know, it's not the rare one that we're looking for. So the game is just pretty cool. You know, you play golf with your mouse and you're the ball. Actually, it's damn about to get it in 4. See, I'm just standing, guys. I got par. I'm not good, but actually, if you look at the badges, you know, you probably thought it was like reach level 100. Only 10 people got it yesterday. But no, it's not. It's at the very bottom of the badges. Not 250 wins, not 500, not even 1,000 wins. No. It's none of those. You know, they're kind of difficult, but it's not actually because that just takes you a while to get. Yeah, maybe if it was level 1,000. No one's ever gotten it. But it's actually teamwork. Finish a map with a total of 0 strokes. So you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense, but there's a badge with no one who has it. But I'm going on a difficulty. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have, with mosquito toenails, as you see the stroke, he moves as a guy. So you're going to have a friend push you through the entire thing. And there's also a time limit. If you're asking why this is, it's not the level 1,000 because it's a difficulty. Getting level 1,000 requires like 1 billion hours in the game. You don't have to be necessarily like, doesn't require that much effort, even though it does. What's up, guys? Here we're in Beach Swarm Simulator with another difficult badge. So I played this game for over 1,000 hours. So I don't really care about that. No, I quit the game. I kind of quit the game. Because the game was boring. Yeah, I don't know why I say that. But while I was playing the game, I demanded to get some rare badges, like the where is it again? The playtime badge. I have 7 days, which I would say is pretty rare. I guess the badge. I've also gotten a lot of Grandmasters, but those aren't too rare. I've gotten 2 trillion from the Pepper badge, which I think that badge only has like 20,000 people. So I would say it's quite rare, but not the rarest one. So we have to scroll through all of the badges. There is a lot, but none of them are as rare as the one that I'm about to show you. Actually, see my badge, the trillion pollen from the Pepper patch. Only 30 people have ever won. 30,000 people have ever won. 11 people won yesterday. I have it. I'm pretty cool, right, guys? But you actually have to go and find it. I don't know where it is. It's not even the play 100 days. 19 people got that yesterday. It's not one of the pollen collectors. You just do that normally. But it's actually 1 million battle points for the Battle Grandmaster. Only 600 people have ever won this. Out of the how many people who have played this game, there is a total of 2 billion people who play this game. To put in perspective, I played the game for over 1,000 hours. I don't usually kill the enemies that much, but I only have 100,000 out of the million. So you know, it'll take probably like a couple of hundred of hours of just killing all the enemies, like the rhino beetle right here. When I kill it, let's see how much I get. I get 1 battle point. And it spawns every 4 minutes. So I play this game a lot on my channel. I already have 408 Shamics, and I have some pretty rare ones. I'll go show you guys for a flex. You know, I got a lot of them. Not loading, but I got. Trust me, I have a bunch. And if I can find it, we have the God Shamic. What you're gonna have to do, it was actually the rarest Shamic at one point. And see, there it is. So what you would have to do to get this Shamic is you would have to do a bunch of random codes from a bunch of random realms. Then you'd be able to type it all in the revamp realm. Then you would have to do a difficult obby and a very difficult boss fight to collect your Shamic. It sounds pretty easy, but it's not. I also have the NotOsid, which is like very more difficult than God Shamic, but everyone searches up a guide for it, even me. So it's not that rare, even though it kind of is. And there's some more rare ones that I have, but those aren't the rarest ones. The rarest ones are at the very bottom of the Shamic decks, like the everything Shamic. This Shamic is dreamed by all the users to collect. So same with the uber secret Shamic, which is one of the most difficult Shamics in the entire game. If you go to the badges, which there is like 1,000, if you search up God Shamic, which I have, 4,000 people have gotten it, and it's a 0.1% chance. If you search up the uber secret Shamic, 800 people have gotten it. If you search up the everything Shamic, which you can't really find it because it has a bunch of weird symbols in its name, but I'll get there anyways. It's this one. 2,000 people have actually gotten it, but for some reason, the festive Titan Shamic only has 700. It's not even as rare as those. It is pretty rare, but not nearly as rare as the uber secret Shamic. The reason why, because it does have it has a lot of puzzle solving, difficult objects with Shamic, and some more stuff. You gotta join a bunch of different games. Obviously, that's why it's so difficult to get. It has 700 people who have found it. Most of them are tutorials. They're basically impossible to find without a guide. If there was no guide, they'd probably like 5. And if you go up to the top of all the badges, I'm still scrolling. There's a little bit of badges. There's been nearly 30 million people who joined the game. For Shamic with only 700 people owned in a game with 30 million visits, it has to be pretty rare.